Right, we are starting to go live. It is almost on the half hour, which means it's almost time for the power half hour. And just want to welcome you as you're coming onto the call. If you're watching this as a recording, I hope you get value out of this. I just want to remind everybody that this is set up as a meeting, not a webinar, which means you can turn your cameras on. We can actually see each other. We can interact with each other. This is that once a day, that 30 minutes a day, where in a world full of restrictions and quarantines and things, we all get to hang out together. Now, I will be managing microphones from my side, so don't take offense if I suddenly put you on mute. It's just so that we can try get a crisp, clean recording so that we can post this out into our Telegram community for people to grab hold of and catch up on anything if they've missed it. It's great to see Owens on the call here. I can see Craig Evans. There's Rich Moore looking very dapper today. Budra, awesome to see you traveling safely in the car. We can see Arturo. There's Nelly as well. I can see Gladwin on the call. Rob Russell, Mike Lamb, Maxine McDonald. Fantastic to have you all on today's call. The theme for today, just to fill you all in. And there is my Uncle Chris. Yes, that Mandev, that beard's looking fantastic, Chris. I can see Hassan on the call as well. But the theme for today, this is Wednesday, and Wednesday we pay a bit of time, we pay attention to our order book, our trading exchange, and we go through the basics of how to trade this coin. I'm just going to activate my chat function so I can see if people are chatting. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can see Doris from Namibia. Great to have you on the call as well. I can see Hal Taylor. Awesome stuff. So we're going to dive straight into this call. I want to keep it short and sharp. And I just want to start off by reminding everyone that in 2 hours and 29 minutes, the monthly call specific to G999 and its ecosystem, the monthly call with the CTO and chairman of the board behind G999's ecosystem, that call will be taking place. And there will be announcements about certain products and services. There will be announcements about some incentives that are specific to the marketing team. And those announcements will possibly have an effect on the marketplace. So we want to make sure that we're going in, we're fetching those announcements. We're not getting someone's summary or someone's opinion. We're going straight into I'm lacking the word, the source. We're going straight to the source of information once a month. We're going to listen to what's rolling out, and then we're going to put strategies together either as traders who go and look at the order books and see how to leverage some of the movements that we're seeing, or as marketers, because a whole lot of us are marketers as well, or we might just be looking at it as a staker or hodler. So I want to encourage everybody to be on that monthly corporate call that kicks off in 2 hours and 28 minutes time. Right, now that I've done that, we're all clear on that. Let's go take a look at GS Trade Exchange. Let's go have a look at some of the volumes and the prices that we're seeing there. And let's go through again the basic steps on how to place orders. Now, this is off the back. We have been preparing for a trading competition that was due to launch on the 1st of September. A lot of robust dynamic feedback was given that we wanted the contest to have a wider participation. In other words, more people be able to access the contest. And so the contest, its rules and its terms and conditions have been put back into the wheelhouse, and it's being restructured, revised before we relaunch it. And that's a good thing. But we're not going to waste time. We're still going to go and learn the basics, learn the skills necessary for taking advantage of that launch. Dora, don't take any offense by me muting you. It's just so that we've got a neat recording for this. So if you're comfortable with us going into GS Trade, I'm going to share my screen with you. And as always, I try to share my accounts, my live platforms, whether it's mine or my wife's, just so that everything is applicable, transparent. And again, I'm quite comfortable being audited on my word. It means that it keeps me honest and it keeps me in integrity, and it also means that you can vet me as well, and that's a good thing. So when someone decides to throw absolute rubbish at you or share some weird rumor, you can go, hold on a second, I've been tracking this with this project with the people. with accounts, there's been full transparency all the way. So type in transparency if you're a fan of it. I am. That's why we got into blockchain. And so we're always going to push and strive for that. Having said that, let's dive straight into it. So I'm sitting on my GS Trade account, and I'm going to go to the Markets tab. Why do I want to go to the Markets tab? Because the Markets tab is going to allow me to see all the different pairings. So G999 to Bitcoin, G999 to Ethereum. It's going to allow me to see all the different pairings that currently sit on this exchange. And there's quite a few pairings on here, with more being added over time. Now, the pairings that I like to pay attention to are the G999 Bitcoin, G999 Ethereum, and G999 USDT. So we're going to spend a little bit of time in here. And the first one we're going to go to is G999 BTC. So I'm going to click on it. It immediately becomes an interactive tab, which allows me to start having a look at this pairing and what I can do with it. Now, this is a little revision on last week. When looking at the charts and the order books, what are some of the changes or adjustments that we need to make in order for this order book to become a rich resource, something we can navigate? It's a little bit like when you get into someone's car after they've driven. You know, you've got to adjust maybe the rear view mirror, the side mirrors, maybe move the seat backwards and forwards. There are a couple of adjustments that we want to be making over here. Absolutely, it's coming through the chat function right now. We want to go look at time, and we want to go look at candles. So the first thing we do is we come over here to the left of our chart. We want to change this from a 5-minute to a 1-hour chart. A 1-hour chart allows us to zoom out and just see what's happening over the last few hours. The next thing we want to do is we want to change this graph here into a candles graph. Now, candles are very useful because they show us the health or the weight of the volume coming through any specific period. So if it's a green candle, that means that the price climbed during that hour. If it's a red candle, it means the price dropped during that hour. And if it's a nothing, like these little blank spaces here, it means nothing really happened during this time period. No real trades took place, not a lot of action happening in the marketplace. So having said that, we can see some very interesting, let me just zoom out slightly here. Whoop, too much, slow down, there you go. All right, Bruce, you got this. All right, so let's have a little zoom out here. Last week when we started talking about trading, we were looking at a chart that looked like, there you go. We were looking at a chart that looked like this. Okay, we had trading channels, but these channels were going in a descending direction. That means the channels were moving downwards. That means G999 was decreasing in its value against Bitcoin. Remember the pair that we're looking at? G999 is the first pair. So when we look at the chart, this shows us that G999 is decreasing in value against what? Against Bitcoin. Now, fast forward to this week, and we're looking at a slightly different picture. We're looking at G999 increasing, okay, moving up, increasing in value against Bitcoin. We are also seeing some sideways movements, some channels that we get to take advantage of. Now, these channels are short. They're not long channels. It's not like last week. Again, I'm going to move across. Take a look here. This is a long channel. That's a long trading channel or range. These are, look at this one. This is a long trading channel or range, which means during a day to 2-day period, it's fairly easy to trade the high and the low. Over here, we're seeing shorter trading channels. And what this means from a strategy point of view is that we probably want to be taking a little higher positions and little lower positions across these channels, as opposed to trying to just trade the immediate channel. Okay, does that make sense very quickly? Because these are very short and we're not sure if the price is going to continue to go up or down, we possibly want to trade over the distance of 2 channels. So the distance of 2 sets in this example. Is that making sense? Yes, it's making sense. Or no, we're going to have to revisit this. And it's okay if we need to revisit this. We'll revisit this each week. Okay, so some people are saying yes, so that's good to see. Again, the reason why is that these are not long channels. We don't have big bodies of candles in here. It's not like down here where, again, we had a nice big body of candles to work with, or across over here, a big body of candles to work with. These bodies, the body of the candle themselves are fine, but the body of the channel, the range that we want to play in, these are small. Okay, so we want to maybe play across 2 sets instead. So let's go do that. Let's go maybe place some orders in our order book. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to place some orders. Now, we've got a buy order book, which means we can purchase G999. And we've got a sell order book, which means we can sell G999. When I purchase G999, I'm going to need Bitcoin. And when I sell G999, I'm going to need G999, and it ends up as Bitcoin. Now, I have both. I want to just, if you're taking notes, I want to give some advice here. Always have 2 baskets. Okay, if you're looking at a trading pair, always have some G999 and always have some Bitcoin. Always have some G999, here we are, and always have some Bitcoin. Who can guess why we want both pairs, why we want both cryptocurrencies in our basket? Okay, in the chat function, who can guess why it's good to be sitting with both at any given time? You're not going to be judged on getting the answer wrong here, but I just want to see, who's thinking, who's looking at this, who's applying logic. Okay, so we've got a whole Taylor saying, so you can trade either. Absolutely. Jeff and Jane are saying, so you're in a buy and sell position. Raul, to do the reverse action. Absolutely. To complement one decision. To cover both bases, Robert says. To take advantage of price fluctuations, Hassan says. Badra in the buy and sell. Absolutely right. I'm loving these answers. So again, we've got 2 options here. Because I've kept some G999 and I've kept some Bitcoin, I get to go and look at this chart and say, what are the options that make the most sense right now? So because of where we're sitting, this is sitting at a high at the moment. So it makes sense to put in a sell order. Remember, if you've got G999, you want to sell it when it's at a nice high. And if we look over the last 24 to 48 hours, this is the highest it currently is. So nice to maybe put a sell order in here. And then I've got some Bitcoin. I'm going to go put a buy order a little bit lower as well in case the price dips down. I can come in nice and low here at 10 sats, which is only 1 sat away. I can come in 2 sats away. What I'm going to do on this call is I'm going to put a buy order in here, and I'm going to put a buy order in here. So I'm going to put a buy order at 10 sats, and I'm going to put a buy order at 9 sats with my Bitcoin. With my G999, we're sitting at 11 sats. Potentially, I might go put a sell order at 11 or a sell order at 12. So let's go look at the order book together. Let's go see what sort of volumes are sitting in here. We've got about 4 million coins sitting at 10 sats. People wanting to buy. We got 3.5 million sitting at 9 sats. Okay, so my orders are going to, my buy orders are going to come in down here. And then sell orders, we're sitting about 3.5 million sitting at 11 and 2.5 at 12. So let me go place some orders. Right, I'm going to buy G999. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to buy it at market price. Okay, I never want to buy something at market price because the market is telling me this is what we're going to give you. And I'm saying, hold on a second, I get to decide the price here. This is a give and take. I'm in control of this asset of mine. And so I want to choose the price I want to buy it. And I want to buy it at lower than what the market is offering me. So I make sure that the slider is moved from market across to limit. I then decide what price I want to buy at. And I've gone and looked, if I go look at the charts, there's a good buying opportunity at 10 and at 9. So I'm going to go do 10 and 9. Okay, so I'm going to place in 9 sats over here. I'll start from the back. And I don't want to use all of it. So looking at the math, I'm probably going to end up buying about 4,322 Bitcoin. G999. Let's see how much Bitcoin that takes up. Yeah, okay, it doesn't even take up half my Bitcoin. So maybe I can push this a little bit higher. Now I'll leave it as the order. Okay, so I'm gonna buy 4,000 G999 using up less than half of the Bitcoin balance that I've got sitting there, and I'm gonna place it at a limit order. Right, that order's been placed and it's coming at 9 sats. I'm also gonna place it at 10 sats. I'm gonna put another one in at 10 sats here. Similar amount, so like 4324 maybe, 000. Let's move it up the decimal place here. It's going to use up a little bit more Bitcoin. Okay, pretty close to what I've got in my balance there. And I'm going to buy some G999. Great. Now let's just go make sure that those orders are in there. I'm going to scroll down to my orders. There you go. I've got some coins waiting to be bought at that price with my Bitcoin. I've got some coins waiting to be bought at that price. Now I'm also sitting on G999. I've got a balance sitting over here. Let's go look at the order book. It's gone and changed. Let's change the candle and the timing again. Let's go have a look together. Okay, 11 sats is the current price. Not a lot of orders in here yet, so I wouldn't say that that is the the price that has been solidified. Let me go look in the sell order book. We've got a whole lot of orders in here. Yeah, let's go see. I mean, what's market offering on this? Yeah, it's going to come at 10, 11. I'm going to place this at 12. I'm happy to sell some of my G999 at 12 sats. Okay, I'm going to take it in higher than that offer. I want to put it into this offer over here. I want to see if we see a bit of a bump. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to sell all of them. I'm just going to sell half at that price. So let me go at 3331. That is half my G999. So I want to go fetch a decent price there. Again, I've shifted this across to limits so I can set the prices for myself. I'm going to sell G999 at that. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that sell order. Let me just go see if it's in there. Yeah, I'm asking a good price for that. And then you know what? I'm going to take the balance and I'm going to sell it at 11. Let's go see if we can get that order done over there. Right, so we're going to sell that. Order has been placed. Let's go see. So I've got 2 buying orders, asking orders, and I've got 2 bidding orders. That is my G999 Bitcoin pairing all set to go. So let me just have a look again. Let's all just make sure that we're on the same page with what's happening here. I've looked at this chart. I'm not convinced that this is an established trading channel or range. I'm more convinced that it's kind of sitting over here. But because of this upward trend, there's a chance that we might break from 11 sats into 12. So what have I done? I've made sure that I've got a 12 sat sell order in there. There you go. It's in there. I've also made sure that I can potentially fill the order at the current high, 11 sats. So I've gone and placed my other sell order at 11 sats. Those are my 2 sell orders. Let's go look at my buy orders. Sorry, they're my 2 sell. 10 and 9. Why have I gone 10 and 9? Again, these are not big established price trends or channels here. So I'll put half it at 10, buying low in the hope that I can sell at 11 or at 12. And again, I placed an order to buy at 9 in the hope that I can sell it at 10, 11, or again, maybe 12. Right, in the chat function, very quickly. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment here. In the chat function, what are you seeing as, or better yet, in the chat function, let me know, is this simple to follow? Out of 10, 10 being this is very simple, 1 being this is quite complicated. Your feedback is helpful. And again, not 10 or 3 people's feedback. Let's try push. We've got 82 people on this call. And it's helpful for me to get a measure of whether the community is tracking with this. Okay, so we're getting a lot of 10s. We're getting some 6s and 7s. That's healthy. That's good. 10s, 10s, 6s, 8s, 5, but still learning. That's fantastic. 8, 10. Right, so we're sitting at 50% and above. That's fantastic to hear. Thank you so much. Now, the reason why I asked that question is every week, Wednesday is dedicated to this. And for the month of September, we can choose to go and apply this knowledge and wait for the trading contest revised reworked, new set of rules, etc., to be launched, or we can do nothing with this information and we can wait for that trading contest to launch. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. Take time out to go and place orders with small amounts. Every order I place there, if you go look at its dollar value, ranges between $15 and $30 worth of G999. So not huge money. It's not break the bank money. It's not can't send the kids to school or buy medicine money. It's enough money that if I've got buys and sells, so I'm moving in both directions, even if it's climbing up over time, okay, I'm still getting to trade both directions. If those orders are filled, if 4 orders are filled a day, we're looking at anything between $60 and $100 worth of value going in and out of the order book. Now, what does that mean for us as holders of this particular coin? Well, what it means is we end up, 1, understanding what our coin's doing on the market, but 2, if we increase the number of people coming to the market and exercising their right to trade, we could start influencing the coin's market. Now, are we talking about the entire global market? No, the coin is on 7 different exchanges. But here's the interesting thing. If a united community focuses their attention on one exchange, what we can see is an exchange starting to have a different price or value to some other exchanges, and we call that an arbitrage. Now, with big markets, with lots of players, it's very hard for that situation to come about. It normally takes 3 to 5 massive banks all moving in the same direction for the same period of time to suddenly move the Forex market. But the crypto market is still quite small. The G999 market is even smaller. And the G999 market on one exchange is really tiny. And so it doesn't take a massive unified community to come and get price gains, see profits, and create an arbitrage. It just takes an educated one. Now, we've got 82 people on this call. What if next Wednesday we had 182? What if the following Wednesday we had 482? What if there was a level of ownership from this community where we're making sure that this recording was getting out? See, this community can decide the value of this coin. I've been saying it for a long time. Some people believe it, some people don't. When enough people believe it, it's possible to action this. And we don't even have to go, is that a believable concept? It's been proven. It's been absolutely proven. So with that as the very basic teaching, just on the one pairing G999 BTC, I'd really like to get some feedback. What are some of the takeaways for you on this? What is $42 months? The selfish cap on, and then for your community, put on the backpack, the thing that goes, I'm going to share the water, I'm going to share the snacks, I'm going to make sure that we get through this together. I want to hear that. 2 lenses when you share your answers. You can use the chat function. You can just turn the mic or camera on.
You're freezing up, Bruce.
I had no idea what happened with the internet there. So apologies.
No problem.
Okay, we're back. So Gary, go for it. Your microphone's on. Love to hear from you.
I typed it in the chat. I'm absolutely in lockstep. The fact is that we are introducing the world to this space, and most people don't trade. I mean, they have no idea what it is to get onto an exchange and understand how to place just simply place an order. And, there are educated traders out there that take advantage of marketplace discrepancies in the price, okay, for people that are out there putting in market orders that are not filling at a particular price, as you pointed out, and they go in and bottom fish, and what that does is ultimately allow the price to be pressed and depressed consistently. So if we create that floor, as you had started back in December with that project, and being able to, for everybody to understand that, the more that the field is educated to be able to place those limit orders and go in and do that responsibly, we can move that coin up. And I, basically I'm saying the same thing, but that's my 2 cents.
Gary, thanks so much for that. Yeah, love that 2 cents. It's worth a lot more than that. I'll tell you that now. Right. Anybody else who just wants to share what they're seeing or what they're thinking? Again, this is a community. The more community who shares and buys into this, the more powerful this becomes.
Hey, Bruce.
Craig, go for it.
Yeah, I think mine's just really a question. When I look at my dashboard, I have a balance of G999s, and then I have a zero balance of Bitcoin. Where do these balances come from, and why would I have a balance of G999 in this particular platform right now? Are they interconnected somewhere? Bruce, you still there?
I just saw him get up and walk off screen. He's trying to sort out his challenges.
Okay.
There he is.
Sorry, guys. For some reason, internet in this hotel is dipping tonight.
Okay.
Craig, I didn't hear the full question, but I'm guessing you were asking how you managed to get a Bitcoin balance when you're only sitting on G999, correct? Or how can you? Okay, I'm seeing it typed in the chat function. Your microphones are mute. I can see your question. So, Craig, again, I'm not trading with huge numbers when I'm sharing. So the quickest way for you to do that is take 4,000 coins. Okay, 4,000 coins works out to about $15 to $20 worth, and just go sell them. I'm going to give you a little hack here. Go sell them at market price. Understand why. It's going to remove those off the order book immediately.
Yeah.
And now you've got some Bitcoin to play with. And you can go place that Bitcoin. Remember, if you want to buy G999, you want to buy lower than market. And with another 4,000 G999, go place a sell order at higher than market, just like we've just done now.
Yeah,
but that's the quickest way. It's just go eat up 4,000 coins worth at market. Just pull them off.
What I'm asking though is, when I go into my dashboard, I have a balance of G999 sitting there right now. I haven't deposited anything. It's there. And where would that come from? Is there another?
That was the question.
Integrated into another platform somewhere?
Yeah. So Craig, there's a chance. And again, I'm not sure who your upline support and sponsor. It's Anne Hargreaves and Lou and Brendan and their team, I believe. There's a chance that you've got a DeFi or a node or you've probably got something that you bought and set up that's paying you a passive income. And you should go ask them what that is, or you and I should have a coffee and you open your accounts in front of me and we have a little look together. Okay.
Good. I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay. What a great problem to have. Craig's complaining because he's got coins. He doesn't know where they come from. Gary, I can see your microphone on. Go for it. Okay. Microphone's gone.
I spoke earlier.
Yes. Okay, Gary.
And I forgot to turn it off. That's all.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I see Razamataz. Sorry, I'm walking with you. I'm walking with all of you to try and find a better sound. Razamataz's hand is up. Razamataz, go for it.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Bruce, I've been joining your previous meetings where you talk a lot about the lifestyle cards. And what I wanted to find out is I have this card from our previous cards that we used to have with Karatbars, and then how do is there a way that, or how should I ask this one? Can I use this card similar to the lifestyle card, or is it a different
Different
card?
company, different projects, different technology behind it. So no, it doesn't translate from one corporate, one project, one across to the other. Razmataz, that's a little bit like asking if a Toyota part fits inside a Ford vehicle. It's not the case. Okay.
So meaning I need to subscribe to the lifestyle in order to benefit what the lifestyle card offers.
Yeah, so Razmataz, you can open a free account with GS Partners, and you can purchase a GS Lifestyle card. It's a product that sits in there. So you can go that route. If you're going to go and build the business, as in you're going to market and you want to take advantage of direct sales and you want to take advantage of volume-based sales, then it's worth also purchasing a partner package. So there are different ways to enter into the GS Partner, GS Lifestyle, GS ecosystem.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So, all right. Thank you for that info.
Pleasure. We're going to be finishing off this call because this is the short, sharp call. Plus, I want to make sure that everybody's got some fuel in their tank for the corporate call that starts in 2 hours. So I don't want to eat up all the screen time. But I'll see you all on that call. I am going to punt Johnny B. Scotty's call, the 2:10 to 4. It looks like you got extra slots in there, Johnny. I remember there used to be 3 slots, but it looks like there's 4 in there now. No, that's part of the Zoom number. Sorry, that's part of the Zoom number. The 10 to 4 call. Thank you. I'm reading it wrong.
And I would love to invite you to it. It's going to open up immediately. And I really would appreciate it if you could give me 10 minutes. If you could jump over on the call, I would appreciate it.
Great, Johnny. I'll jump onto that call. I'm going to ask everybody else, if you're on Johnny's call, slot across right now onto that Zoom call. Otherwise, make sure that you are on the corporate call, the monthly corporate call. It's going to be really fantastic. We've already had some of the information shared on a director's call, so I know it's gold. It's worth your time. Jump on that call in 1 hour and 58 minutes time. Thanks everybody for your time tonight. I'll post the recording as always into the price action group, and I'll see you all tomorrow as we unpack a business presentation for people that you know, interested guests, people who are looking at this business and they want their questions answered. So thanks everyone and take care.
Thank you.